You get a big deal that other groups want. Don't get a big deal nobody else wants. Because then you're just the guy. You're the idiot at the poker table.
Say that one more time.
Don't get a big deal nobody else wants.
Woo! We just locked up our largest deal today in the hottest market in the country, Dallas, Texas. I took my man Grant Cardone's advice and we went and purchased or about to purchase a $47 million real estate deal. And in this video, I wanted to just share with you why it is easier to go bigger and the things that I'm learning along the way. So I just want to break down the things that I'm learning right away as I get into this bigger deal. And honestly, like this, the limiting the beliefs that are continuing to fall away. You see, when you're buying smaller deals, the first thing that I learned is that you're always worried about where's the cash, right? Because you're constantly kind of going to your network, your friends and family. But the reality is when you start to go buy bigger real estate deals, there's actually kind of like a whole nother level of money where the problem goes from where do I get the money to where can I place the money. The problem that people have at the kind of private institutional level is not where do I get cash. They have cash. It's where do I place the cash. So now that we're under contract on this big deal, I'm no longer just dependent on my current network. I can go and literally pay others. I can pay brokers. I can pay fund managers to go and find capital for me that also want to get into this deal. The other amazing thing about buying bigger deals is that the level of management goes from kind of mom and pop owners to legitimately world-class property managers. So on a 200 unit deal in Dallas, Texas, the sophistication of management, the sophistication of data that we have access to really track leads and track KPIs is out of this world. I mean, people went to full-time school, for property management, where when you're buying smaller deals, you're typically dealing with some type of, average entrepreneur who went and started their property management company. And so this is a huge benefit for going and buying real estate or bigger real estate deals is the ability to go and work with much more sophisticated type operators. Another thing I heard Grant say, and you heard in this video, is that if you want to get people's attention, go and buy big deals that everybody else wants. Now, be careful. Don't go and buy big deals that nobody else wants. It doesn't make sense. But attention is the name of the game in this real estate business. And the problem is that when you're buying small deals, no one's really paying attention to you. And you get all of these questions. I mean, for so long, we've been making offers and everyone wants to know, what's your track record? Where's your equity coming from? Blah, blah, blah. But it's almost like they don't trust you, right? They're not sure you can close because you're still a small player. When you go lock up a big deal, it's almost like the red carpet is laid out for you, and now everyone wants to work with you. Everyone wants to shop their deals in front of you. I mean, they trust and believe now that you do have the ability to close. And so when you're playing small, it's hard to grab the attention of the key players in a market. It's hard to grab the attention of great property managers. It's hard to grab the attention of great brokers. It's hard to grab the attention of great equity providers. And so it is, it's one of those things you kind of got to work your way up the hill a little bit. But man, as soon as you can kind of break through that ceiling and get after your big, get your first deal, big deal in your pocket, you'll be amazed at how fast the ball can begin to roll, where all of what you thought were problems today really begin to go away. And so here's what I would say, like, test yourself. I think most of us kind of stay in this small man's game because you're not really quite sure, what's gonna, what people will say if you try and go bigger. You're not really sure what are the risks or really a fear of rejection. And so I would just say, like, test yourself. What happens if you go make that offer on that bigger deal that's twice the size of the deal that you owned in the past, or maybe 3 or 4 times the size? Literally, what's the issue? What's the problem? What's the failure? Is that really going to be a life-changing event if you fail? Likely not, but it could be an incredible life-changing event if it succeeds. And so my encouragement to you is test to see if you can go bigger. I can't wait to continue to update you about this project. If you want to learn more, go to symphonycapitalgroup.com/invest. I believe there's an opportunity for you to partner with us on this deal. If not, there'll be other deals that you can partner with us as well. So go to symphonycapitalgroup.com/invest. And to follow my journey on this deal and others, make sure you hit subscribe and follow me. Think wealthy, friends. Cheers.